All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big welcome to all of you to the Valley of the Shadows of God's Backup. It's a lovely, lovely day, starting a new month and a time when we are about to change a lot of things. A lot of people used to say that this year will be an incredible time. This year will make it. This year, my life will change. This year, my family will change. This year, I'll travel to one of the beautiful places in the world. This year will be a magnificent time. This is the change. Now we are in this year. The first month is gone. Maybe we couldn't achieve what we wanted to achieve, but we have 11 more months to make a declaration to our life. So I want to please welcome all of you here. Please type your name, type where you connected from. Let's use this as a way to welcome you. Okay. Let's welcome everyone here. Dora, it's a pleasure to have you. Fortunate, lovely to have you. Okay. Bakish from Bangladesh, lovely to have you. Abudu, lovely to have you. Bernice, Abla, lovely to have you. Johnny from Ghana, nice to have you here. But let me play some music. Let me use this as a way to welcome most of those who are here. Okay, please type your name and type where you've connected from. Let's use this as a way to welcome everybody. We are in the middle of the thick forest right now, along the route where ancient travelers of the pre-vehicular era traveled, and tottered their way to the big town. We have an incredible panelist here who are going to vomit some intercontinental ballistic Kosovoic atomic Ukrainian bombs. Here, they are going to give us knowledge that will build ourselves. They are going to give us the explanation of the incredible information superhighway, the charged artificial intelligence that is within our midst here. Please take the invitation link, give it to one person, 2 people, 10 people, 20 people, 50 people. If you are in a WhatsApp group page, just put it there and tell them that you want them to join the link because an incredible event is ongoing right now that you believe by the time they finish, they will be blessed and they will be happy with it. We have a wonderful panelist here. We're going to start rocking, and we're going to start going pick faster than we can imagine. Let me just welcome most of the people. Eric Kessie from the UK, Daniel Bete from Ghana, Agatha from Cape Coast, Lucy Dwayne, Legacy Seed, okay, Zachary, Kingsford, Coca, Victor. You have Lucy Dwayne from Liberia, Frederick from Frederick Amwako. You have a Hanson, you have Oliver, you have Anthony. I like it when you mention where you connected from. Anthony 40, okay, all the way from UPSA. Mariam Youngford, okay, Yvonne Anoka from UK, okay, Mauko from Keta, Rosalind from Ghana, Rebecca from Ghana, Frederick Amwako from the UK. Lovely to have all of you here, ladies and gentlemen. We have an incredible panelist right here in our midst. So we are going to set the ball rolling. My name is Dr. Koye. I'm a lecturer, I'm a professor. I'm in the University of Ghana, Legon. I'm also in the UK, and I'm also in Johannesburg University in South Africa. I'm currently speaking to you from Leicester University, de Montfort. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredible panelist here. We have Mrs. Enyonam Sefenu. She's a lecturer in nursing. She's one of the top tier entrepreneurs that we have in the African continent. She is the third leading figure of God Backup, the leaders in the whole of Africa here. We have Jeffery Okakoi. Jeffery is a wonderful banker. He has been a banker for several years, okay? And he is chopping an incredible banking income. And you will hear his story of how he has been able to diversify his portfolio, not only in Africa, but across several parts of the world. Then we also have Dr. Dorothy Hanson. She is the first medical doctor, the adjudged best medical doctor in 2023. She is a practitioner in family practice, okay, learning it whilst, vomiting that knowledge as well to several people. All of these people are going to be speaking to us to tell us why they are part of this incredible momentum. So without much ado, please join me in welcoming our one and only Mrs. Enyonam Sefenu, an incredible woman of substance, for her to give us the essence of our presence when it comes to the service of God backup. Enyonam, please take it over.
Thank you, Prof, for such a wonderful introduction of everybody. So, welcome here, and I'm sure that you are here to listen to the fantastic news that you've been told that will be devolved to you this evening. So, why are you here? You were here, you decided to be here because someone told you there's a good news that will be shared this evening. And the good news is about God backup. So, what is God backup at all? God backup says that they are here to empower individuals and families. You are here to empower, you are here because of others. That's the essence of life. And how is it going to do that? God backup says that you are someone who is an average person, but you have a very good work ethic and you want to achieve big dreams. What are those dreams? Dreams such as getting the most wonderful place to live. We have such dreams when we're growing up, to have somewhere we could invest in, or to raise the number of children that we wanted. As children, we have those dreams, but as we start growing up, the funny thing is that those dreams started shrinking because reality dawned on us. When we receive our first salary, it becomes scary, so we start reducing the sizes of our dreams. God backup is saying that those dreams that were hidden, go and bring it up, so that what they will help you fulfill it. God backup had a dream to become an international company. They started in Gatineau, Quebec in Canada in 1997. Because of the size of their dream, they had to move, and they went to Texas in USA, because that's where they realized that their dreams could be fulfilled. They bought a property that is 100% theirs, and it became a data center. And this is a technology company. So if you know something about technology, you know that Google, all the big Microsoft, they are found in Texas. So they moved there. And how are they going to help you fulfill your dream? They see that two trends which is growing, which you always see around you. One is what? Mobile phones. Do you think that mobile phone will ever lose its significance in human life? I don't think so. Anywhere that the demand is high, and also what? The market is open, success is really there. Phones have become so relevant in our life, in every aspect of our lives. You see it anywhere. The oldest person is using phone, and even the youngest person are using phone, even babies. And when it comes to phone, they do something, they generate something we call data. Data is generated in every phone, and as you can see, the use of phone keeps growing. There are over 18 billion phones, but when it comes to smartphone, we have about 8 billion smartphones, and this will not go down. Type in the comment section. I'm sure either you are watching from your laptop or phone. Do you think a time will come in your life and you will stop using phone? For me, no. It will keep going. These are statistics that are being researched. It's not someone's mind. The use of phone will always increase. And when that happens, what happens is that the data, when you type A on your phone, is data that has been generated. When you receive picture, music, document, they are all data that have been generated. That data need to be kept. And look at it. When it happens, how will it be kept? We use what? Pen drive previously, we use external hard disks, and now we are in an era which we call what? Cloud data or cloud space. That is where data is stored. As you are typing on your phone, it is data you are generated, and to do that, it is money that is spent. Look at 2022, $90 billion passed through this industry alone. We are in 2025, it will jump to $166 billion, and this is money. In the next 5 years, it's going to $500 billion. And if you are someone who knows business, you know that these are trends, these are markets that you should look at if their premium will multiply. Your phone that you are using, what do you use it for? Some of us use it as alarm clocks. As many as 80% of people say they use their phone as alarm clock. When was the last time you bought an alarm clock? Me, I don't have in my house. All I have is what? I have my phone. And I'm sure you also have the same thing. As much as what? People, 88% people said when they leave their phone in their houses and they are going somewhere, they feel uneasy. Have you ever felt that if you are someone and you leave your phone in the house, let me ask you, will you go back for it or you continue in your journey? If you continue in their journey, put 1. If you go back for it, put 2 in the comment section. Let's see how many people and what they will do. That is how relevant our phone are. As much as what? People who stay in the same room, especially couples, what they do is that instead of talking, they will send a message through their phone. How many of us send our phone to our when we go to the loo? As much as what? 73% people said they send their phone to the loo to what? Download, maybe read, go to pages that they usually don't go, and they are able to do those things, not to waste time there. So you see that phone has become very relevant. We take it everywhere, and it makes us feel more entertained and make us comfortable. We drive with it, with our maps and everything. But the downside is that phone is good. What is very uncomfortable is losing the data on it. How many of us have lost data on our phone? If you've lost before, put 1 in the comment section. If you know someone who has lost before, maybe you haven't, put 2 in the comment section. As much as 45% of cell users say what? They've accidentally lost their data through damages. Do you know someone? Our skin gets cracked, people repair it, and through that they may lose their data. Every hour, as many as what? 5,700 people says what? They lose the screen of their phone. You know someone who experienced that. What about stealing of phone and laptop? I'm sure you've heard stories, many of them. When that happens, you've lost everything. You won't have access to anything. And people are looking for ways to be able to capture that. We always think about the external side. The internal is very important. What is the second trend? This one, everybody knows about it because it's a pinch everywhere. America, that's what a lot of people want to go to. They will sell themselves and rather go there. I was talking to someone this evening. As much as 42% of people do other businesses to add to what? Their salary, their main salary. So it's a common thing. What of us who are in the third world country that we use plenty of our money to get $1? Younger adults, as early as 18 years, 62% of them what have extra means of getting money. They know how to use business, their phones, to generate income. This is what is common. This is the trend. And those of us who are responsible for others, it is something we should consider. And these are trends that will keep growing. And this is what God Backup is leveraging on. Do you think getting another stream of income would ever run out? If you think that, it will put 0 in the comment section. Definitely, getting 2 other streams of income is good. Okay, God Backup, it's a company it's a subsidiary of Global Virtual Opportunity that started in 1997. God Backup started in 2003, April. Ghana was the 82nd country to join. Right now, just look, less than 2 years, we are in what? 153 good companies. Just imagine what type of business could run through this number of companies. And the 53rd country is what? Brunei Darussalam. Most people know it as Brunei. It was the most recent company that the country that joined got backup. And we have 195 countries in the world. Tell me, do you think by the end of this year we'll be able to cover the whole earth? This is where we are. So at this point, with this wonderful company, there's another aspect that I would like someone to continue. They've introduced her already. She's what? Ghana's best doctor in 2023. So you should know that she's a national treasure. She's coming to talk about this aspect of God backup to you. And I would like you to pay attention to everything she's going to. You are here because of the business, right? Just pay attention. You will hear everything. So at this point, I would like to call Dr. Dorothy Hanson to continue from this point.
Thank you so much, Enyonam, for laying the foundations for me to build on. I just like the way you take your time to break it down into pieces. If you have not understood up till now, then I beg you have not been paying attention, because Enyo has made it very easy for you us to skyrocket to more exciting, deeper waters. So thank you again for being on the call. Enyo, thank you so much for laying the foundation again. So I'm sure by now you know what kind of thing we are talking about. And just in case you're still not too clear, what exactly Go Backup is. Go Backup is like any cloud storage service you know about. If you're using a smartphone or you're on social media, then by now you know that most of your data is being put on a cloud service by now, because there's no way your phone can have the capacity for all the data it generates. And that is where data storage is going for our era and beyond. So it's just like Dropbox, it's just like iCloud, it's just like Google Drive, it's just like WeDrive. But Go Backup offers something unique that the others do not have. Reason why it has been able to penetrate 153 countries in just less than 2 years. For starters, just to compare like for like, as you can see projected, Go Backup is 4 times cheaper than iCloud at that level. It's 3 times cheaper than Dropbox and Google Drive. And even at that rate, Go Backup offers much more than 6 terabytes of cloud storage space, which you can share with 6 other users, 5 other users, and you can use on multiple operating systems. So Go Backup offers you 6,000 gigabytes of space, 6 terabytes for $100 per annum. And this 6 terabytes you can share with 5 other people. You can partition it to whichever amount you want to give each of these 5 people. And each of them will have their separate account. Nobody sees anybody's data. The data does not mix up. The privacy is that secure. And Go Backup is so special that there are no respecter of operating systems. It works on every single operating system now. You see, iCloud works on just the MacBook and the iPhone. Are you aware of that? So if you don't have MacBook, you cannot use their cloud storage service. Google Drive just works on the Android run phones. Huawei does not use a Google Play Store. So if you have a Huawei phone, where will you put your data? Go Backup works on all these operating systems. It makes it flexible for you to back up and store your data securely, irrespective of the device you use. So it works on an iPhone, it works on an Android, it works on a Huawei, Google Pixel, it works on Techno, it works on all the laptops available too. It works on a Windows laptop, it works on a Linux laptop, and it works on a MacBook. Yes, it's that flexible. So it's not respecter of device. Whichever device you use, you can actually back up all your data securely on the cloud. I've backed up 2 iPhones and a Windows laptop, and I still have so much space, because 6 terabytes is space that you have to share. And it has an automatic backup system set up. So once you have started backing up your data securely on Wi-Fi, whatever you put on the server, the system, every hour updates whatever new things you put on your device, and your device is always securely stored up. And you can access your data like cloud storage has brought everywhere in the world. You don't need to carry your laptop with you everywhere you go once you've backed it up. There are times I go to work without my laptop. If I need something on my laptop, I just log on to my Go Backup Cloud and I have my data ready available. Go Backup has other plugins on it that the others do not offer. You see, sometimes if you don't have a window and a Microsoft Word software app downloaded onto your device, you cannot open a document that is run by Microsoft Word. Go Backup has actually installed a Word software in there with other plugins, which makes it flexible for you to use the service once you have uploaded your things onto it. In addition to this, it has added an email marketing system to it. This allows you to send emails. Emails are the most professional ways to send communication across people. Now that you are becoming more digitalized and more digitalized and to be more professional, it will be best you send an email to your partners that you work with. So you can send bulk emails, you can personalize the emails, you can actually automate the emails. So if you want to send emails at the next holiday, you don't need to wait till it is time. Just do it now. When it's time, it will send it. And each person will receive their email in their name. So you can have hello Enyonam, hello Okakoi, hello Jeff, just by following the algorithm that has been set off. And that allows you to send over 10,000 emails with a click of a button. You don't need to do it individually. In case you want to try the service before you actually want to have a feel of it, just like you get a free offer with the others, Go Backup has a free trial, 7 days. You get the full, nobody else will give you this full access to the entire service that it provides. But Go Backup gives you a 7-day free trial. You can use everything that has been set up to be used as a cloud storage service, plus all these other benefits. So you can have a taste of it, and then you can plug in fully. All this for just $100 per annum. And don't think that the price is low, so the security is not good. Go Backup has the same level of security as iCloud, Google Drive, WeDrive. All these drives that you know about is a 256-bit military-grade encrypted security. Military-grade because that's what the US military uses to back up and secure their data. If you know about how security is in the US, then you should know how secure your data would be with Go Backup. If you have no concerns with iCloud and the others, you don't have any concerns backing up your data securely with Go Backup. It is more than 3 times cheaper than the others at this 6 terabytes and still offers you all this in addition. But there's another exciting part about Go Backup. You remember the projection Enyo showed to you, the graph of the cloud storage industry. This is a $1 billion industry. It's a $1 billion industry, yet there's little or no opportunity for you to plug into that industry. Go Backup is the only cloud storage service that pays you. It is the only cloud storage service that pays you. And this is a $1 billion industry. It pays you in US dollars. So take a pause and try and reflect on what your dreams have been. I know many people have even stopped dreaming because if they look at their environment, there's nothing to dream about. You must only survive. There's nothing to dream about. But take a pause. What is your biggest dream? What is your dream? Is it that living in that comfortable place? Is that building the economy for your nice income for your family to be more comfortable? How does $500 a week sound to you? Will it change your life in a significant way? What about $2,000 a month? How would that change your economy, the economy of your pocket? People are suffering from this disease I call pocketitis. It just limits everything you do. It limits the food you eat, the places you go, the water you drink, everything. And you can cure yourself from that disease by expanding your income. The way we work has changed. You cannot have a mobile phone and not be earning income from it. Technology has made it easy for regular people like you with an above average work ethic to make good income if you know where to plug in. And this is one such huge opportunity for you to make income. Go Backup is the only cloud storage service that pays you. And this is technology and this is AI. And trust me, if you take the bold step to work with Go Backup from now, you'll be smiling by the time the year ends. This is the 2nd day of February. Most people's resolutions are beginning to look like don't happen. You prayed for this. God is offering you an opportunity to take a look at something that could potentially expand your income. It happened to Mark Zuckerberg and his friends 2004. He called them to come and look at a project like this. You've had the opportunity to be invited to see this project. The two people who stayed with him on the project, they are multi-millionaires with him because technology grows. You are here now. You have a decision to make. Whether you stay or you be like the other three friends who left him when he invited them to take an opportunity. So how does God Backup pay you? God Backup pays you in 7 amazing ways. I mean, most people are used to just one income stream. I mean, if just that one comes, then that's it. I mean, it's budgeted. By the time it comes, it's gone. But God Backup pays you in 7 amazing ways. I'll talk about 3 of them, or no, 2 of them. Let's talk about the customer acquisition bonus. This is the customer acquisition bonus. God Backup is on a mission to get the world to see its product. We are on a mission to get over 1 billion users before this year ends. It says, if you get someone to register to my service, in fact, people are switching from all the other cloud storage service because of the unique package God Backup offers, the flexibility and all the nice things that we spoke about. People are switching. And God Backup says, if you get someone to register on my service, I'll give you $50 for that person. Remember, Enyo said there are how many smartphones in the world? Do you know how much, if you could get 10 smartphones on God Backup, how much we could be earning on that? You can set yourself up to budget how much you want to earn per week. Most people are not able to tell how much you can earn in a week. I mean, the salary comes, you don't even know how much you're making per day. With this, you can plan your pocket and plan your budget better. Because I can set myself up like I mostly do to earn not less than $200 a week. $200 a week for 4 weeks. You know what that is? That's 800 good American dollars. And trust me, $800 even in America is good money. It's very good money because in here, in our part of the world, you get to use an exchange rate to convert it. So you can potentially make $500 a week. How many people? 10 people registering on this service. You see how easy it is to make $500 a week and how easy it is to make $2,000 a week. Yeah, this is the smallest potential income you can earn with God Backup. There are other nice incomes that you can earn with God Backup, and these are mostly not based on the effort that you are putting in alone. This is based on the effort of everybody doing this project across the world. We use precious metals to identify effort. You know, at most workplaces, you cannot even tell how much you are putting in and how much you are getting from whatever you are putting in. Whatever you get is capped. You cannot get more than you are going to get at the end of the month, no matter how much you do that month. But here, when you put in effort, effort is rewarded. Effort is rewarded remarkably in amazing ways. So let's see. Let me use the cycle match bonus, okay? Cycle matches start from SAFA, and anybody and everybody is supported to grow across the ranks like this. Let me use the cycle match. So see cycle match for, let's say, an emerald. I'm an emerald in this project. I'm moving up from this. An emerald. So I have over 30 friends already logged on to this project. So let me use 10 of my friends who are already on this project. Assuming 10 of my friends are on this project, we are working hard at this because we know this is $1 billion industry and potentially will liberate us from whichever financial situation we find ourselves in. I get to leverage, in addition to whatever I make from customer acquisition, 50% on what the friends are earning. So if each of my friends is earning, say, $1,000 per month, I get 50% additional to that. So this is $500 times my 10 friends. That is what? $5,000. Sometimes when you talk about big money, some people get scared. They are afraid because of their perception of money. Look, you could earn $20,000 a month on this project. Yes, it is possible to earn $20,000 a month. And if it will take you, already you've been working for almost more than 5 years, whatever you are doing right now. It will take you another 5 years. Because like Enyo said, in the next 5 years, 2030, it's going to be $1 trillion industry. If it take you 5 years to earn $20,000 a month, would it be worth working at this? You've already been working hard at other things. Are you able to earn at least $1,000 even a month? And you're going to do this for the next 3 to 5 years. This is a long-term project because the mobile phones are going nowhere. And the demand for cloud storage service is just going higher and higher and higher. And this is one of the most beautiful, timely projects of our generation. And this you should do, because trust me, where this will liberate you to, only God can tell. you don't only get the service and this opportunity to make additional income, you get support in diverse ways on this project. You get a personalized link. Everybody registered to this project has a personalized link. There's no third party between you and the organization. You deal directly with the organization. You get your own personal landing page. You don't need to create it. All this for free. The email marketing systems we spoke about, the value of that alone, if you should add it to your private work you are doing right now, it's about $500. That's the value of the email marketing system you have. But Go Backup has added it to your service. You get access to the specialized tools, videos, documents, everything you need to do this project well, you get access to it. Online presentations, you get it for free, like one that you're doing here. You get mentorship. Most people after the certificate, there's nothing else, nobody else teaches you how to do life. But you know your life is more than the certificate you earned. There's a way to do life properly if you have the right mindset. But many of us need guidance to know how to leverage on the person we are, the unique gift we've been given, to be able to get value out of it. You get mentorship on this project. Look, the value of it is over $10,000. Companies pay people to go and get trained like this, but we get it here on the daily for free. But the value of it is about $1,000. You get trainings and support too. You've not done this before, whatever you need to do this well, you get the training and support. You just have to make yourself available, pay attention and be there. Personal development, everybody gets it. Everybody grows once you plug into this project. You will find something in you that you never knew, and trust me, that is where your money is. Where your incomes and your dreams are is the next version of you, and that next version of you is waiting right behind the door of this project. There's community partnerships. The value of the personal development, by the way, is $500. You get community partnerships. In our era, it's just about partnerships and networks. If you are not in the right network, you will not know good things that are happening. If I should thank the person who invited you here, because of the community you belong to, you found this and you get that value for free. So if you sum up all the support that you get from Go Backup, what value do you think it is? It's a value of about $2,000. The value of what you get, but it's being offered to you at just $19.97 per annum. Just $120 per annum to get the service of backing up your data and all these other things that are attached to the project. So for just $19.97 per annum, you can be part of this project. You can be part of this big billion-dollar project, which no other cloud storage service gives you an opportunity to be part of, by the way. But we Go Backup, you get to leverage, because this is an era of partnerships and leverages. If you're not partnered onto anything, this is the best time to be part of something big that you can make good incomes from. I'd like to pause here, give you a moment of reflection, and invite someone who happens to be on the board of directors of this organization. I was privileged to see this blessing through him. And I would forever thank him for leading me to see something like this in technology, because technology is where the money is being made now. How this will work for you, I would invite Dr. Okakoi aside, who's not just on the board of directors, but he's also a professor in AI, data analytics, cloud computing, and he's affiliated to 4 universities across the world. 2 in the UK, 1 in South Africa, 1 in Ghana. That's where I met him. So keenly stay to the end, because it still gets more exciting as you go on. Dr. Sari, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Dorothy Hanson. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the panelists here, some of them have got doctor in front of their names. But others also are not doctors, but they are very rich. I just need to put that on cross. There are some people they'll come and talk here and you see that they are quite loaded people. The good thing about our project is that it does not matter your level of education. It doesn't matter your color. It doesn't matter where you stay. I am on the board of directors. I'm the only Black person among the board of directors. We are just around 11. So how come I become part of the board of? It doesn't matter. It is no respecter of age. It's no respecter of color. It's no respecter of whatever you are doing. As long as you have that work ethic, you will go far in this project. I became part of this just in July 2003. And ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you. A lot of people will think this is fake. It's even possible that somebody is on this call and the person thinks what we are discussing might not be true. It's like that. There have been things in the past that can sometimes, that have failed people. They've destroyed people. Certain things in life have become scams. Some have been fake. Some things have deceived people. And people have put money into things that have gone bad. I have been there. And so sometimes when we see opportunities like this, advantages like this, sometimes we feel this is one of those things. If that had crossed your mind, you are not alone. I felt that. But you see, there's something called fear. Fear is an acronym. Stands for false evidence appearing real. Okay, but in reality, when there's a real and present danger, then you have to be afraid. But when there is no real and present danger, there is no need to be afraid. And the reason why many people don't do well in life is because they are not willing to take chances and take opportunities in life because they think they will fail. You see, because of the fear of failing, they don't take risks. But please know that risks is something we have been taking. If I'm not taking risks alone, is it self-risky? Because everything is risky. Going to school, getting a first class does not mean you get a good job. Getting a good job doesn't mean that you get a good salary. Getting a good salary does not mean that you'll be stress-free. It is tough everywhere. A woman goes through 9 months of pregnancy. It's risky. On the day of delivery, the child can die, the woman can die. It's risky. And yet, women continue to give birth. I have found out that nothing in life is worth it unless you take a risk. You will lose at some point in life. You will lose. Whether you do this or you don't do this, the world is not a friendly place to be. It is the people who fight. Jeff Bezos failed, risked it. 18 years, he made zero profit. The shareholders called him and asked him to define profit. Jeff Bezos. Okay. Elon Musk, the richest billionaire on the planet, failed over 118 times. In fact, now he's even talking about going to live in Mars. Do people believe in him? No, they doubt him. When he said he's going to make electric cars, people doubt him. When he says he's going to buy Twitter and change it to X, people doubted him. Mark Zuckerberg, the same thing. In 2004, he called 5 friends into a room, told them about Facebook. 3 walked out of the room. 2 stayed in the room. The 2 today are billionaires. Wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious, even when it's a secret. The capacity to see. You see, the people who make the world move, they make the world move because they can see the future. You check the records. They are called the imaginators of the world. They don't brush away things. If Mark Zuckerberg should hear about this, he would say, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let me have a look at it. Deep look at it. If Dangote should hear about this, because you see, technology is the fastest growing industry in the world. The top 10 billionaires, 7 of them are into technology. So if you can see where the world is going, agriculture is becoming technologicalized. Okay? Everything is becoming, as long as people are using the mobile phone, we have a service everyone needs. We have a project anyone can afford. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Timing is everything. Right now is everything. Go Backup is not 2 years old. And it's already in 153 countries. How many countries are there in the world? 195. 195. We are already in 153. And it's not even 2 years old. Think about it. Come on, think about it. Think about it. Wisdom is knowing the future when the future is unknown to others. The people who embrace it now, they are standing on their acre of diamonds. The people who take advantage now, they are 3 feet down their gold. And that is why we have the opportunity today. So do you think now is the best time to back up your digital life, or you think next year? Do you think now is, sometimes some people say, I don't think I have a lot of files to back up. I don't need it. Wait till your phone gets lost. Wait till someone steals your phone or your laptop. Wait till the machine itself destroys. That is when you realize, ouch, My problem is not even with the phone. My problem is with my information. That is why people insure things. You know, when Los Angeles is burning, when Hollywood is almost burning, okay, recently, the people they've lost over $200 billion. But if you have a backup for your house, if you have backed up, you have insured a house, you will not be so much worried than if you have not insured. Do you think now is the best time to earn some extra income? Please, the income part is not even by force. You can just enjoy the service. But do you think now is the best time to earn some extra income, or we should wait till 2035? Ladies and gentlemen, if you should receive a call right now and they tell you that there is an emergency in the family, they need $10,000 to do an emergency surgery, else your loved one is going to die. Where will you get that $10,000? Even if it's a $5,000, a lot of people don't have $5,000 seated like that. Have a backup. Dig your well before you are thirsty. Please write it down. Dig your well before you are thirsty. I have a friend. That friend is a multi-millionaire. And you know, I used to do another project similar to this. And I told him to do it. This was before COVID. He told me, oh, Doc, I'm so okay. I'm okay in life. I don't think I need to have any backup. This is all. Then COVID hit. Boom. He's into real estate. He's a multi-millionaire. He was into real estate. People didn't even have money to take care of themselves than to talk about buying a house. All his houses that he has taken loans to build them, they were all taken. Have a backup. Dig your well before you are thirsty. Dig your well before you are thirsty. Okay. Do you think now is the best time to network with several people across the world? God Backup is in 153 countries. So many people are taking advantage of that. You will have the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, the word decide ends with the word side. You are about to make a decision of your life. You choose to do this, it's a decision. You choose not to do this, it's also a decision. It's a decision. You see, the consequences of your decision you will take today will be clear in 5 years' time, in 2 years' time, in a year's time. Where will you be in 1 year from now? 2026 is already here. 2026. By the time you realize people are talking about Valentine, you know that in 2 weeks, very soon, people start talking about Valentine. Right after Valentine, they'll start talking about summer break. Then right after summer break, they start talking about Christmas. The year has ended. Then we start talking about 2026. Life is running. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're not getting any younger. You are growing. You're growing. Very soon you hit 30 years. By the time you know you are 40, before you blink, you are 50. Before you close your eyes and open it again, you are 70. Time is flying. And that is why we decided. Now, at this stage, let me ask some of the panelists here. By the way, people are making some very good income. These are some of the incomes people are making in God Backup. Okay, some are making some real good income. Okay, all over the world. And these are some of the people all across who are also achieving significant milestones in this project all over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me now go to the panelists. We have Dr. Abisolo here. He is one of the, I mean, you see him in the picture here. He's the only Ruby in Africa right now. Okay, he has jumped the level from bronze. He's gone to copper. He has bypassed copper. He's gone to silver. He's bypassed silver, bypassed gold, bypassed platinum, bypassed sapphire, bypassed emerald, and he's sitting as a King Kong red double ruby. He's here with us, okay? And he's a feisty man. These days he went into a little bit of hibernation mode, but you can see his smiles now. He's encircling all the energy. Energy is coming. He's now a vibrational being, vibrating at his frequency right now. So let me quickly ask you, what is one particular aspect of the God Backup service that you appreciate the most? The service. Which part do you really appreciate?
All right. Okay, yeah. So thank you so much, Prof. Good evening, everyone. I think it's been a while, and I know I'm back fully because I've been battling with one or two things. Okay, so thank you very much, Prof, for this amazing project that you introduced me to. Yeah, one amazing thing about this God Backup service is the way of being able to, retrieve every document, in case maybe your phone is lost. I remember I went to ADB Bank and then I left my Ghana card. And I know that I have my Ghana card in the cloud storage. That is on my laptop. So my phone too was off. And they need my Ghana card before I can do any transaction. So this was a headache for me. So I just saw one guy. I said, please, can I use your phone in a few minutes time? And then the guy said, why not? So I took his phone and then logged into my got backup account, and I got my Ghana card instantly. So I was able to retrieve the Ghana card, even though my phone wasn't there, my laptop wasn't there, and the access was easy. I said, wow. So the service is amazing. And I loved that moment. If I wasn't having a God backup, or I was not registered with the God backup, I have to come back, drive all the way from Medina to Boche before I be able to get before I even return, that the bank might be closed by then. So I love this the service in such a way that you can retrieve your document anywhere, anytime, no matter where you find yourself, no matter the country you are. And this is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah.
It's amazing indeed. Let me quickly go to Bernice. Bernice, what has been one particular service benefit of Go Backup? I know all of you have been making some great income, thousands of dollars and all of that. But let's go to the service. What is one particular thing about the service that really impresses you? That really impresses you, Bernice. Bernice, your microphone. Please check it for me.
All right, Prof. Thank you so much for the question. So I will talk of two services that I fancy most about the God Backup project. Firstly, I will talk about the fact that the service or the server or the app is user-friendly. It's easy to navigate the app. Most times, these cloud storage companies, some of them use very complicated apps, and people that are illiterate find it difficult to access it. But this one is user-friendly, whereby whether you are an illiterate or a literate, you can easily navigate the app and access all your data any day, anytime, anywhere you find yourself in the world. And secondly, I'll talk about the fact that what's the name? I can be able to use it on multiple devices, because if you are using multiple phones, maybe you have 3 phones, 4 laptops, iPads, tablets, any device, you can use it because it gives you access to operate on multiple devices, which you will not get this from the others, you understand? Because I know some cloud companies that will not give you that opportunity to access your data on even 2 phones. But with God Backup, you can access on, in fact, hundreds of devices, you understand? And this is something that I really love about the project. It doesn't limit me to what to use, what not to use. I can just pick any of my phones and I start just searching things. Like, it's fun. It's so fun to use this service anywhere.
And you have 2 phones, right? You have 2 phones.
I would encourage all of you to grab this opportunity so that you wouldn't be limited. You understand?
You have 2 phones, don't you? You have 2 phones.
Yes. I have 2 phones and one for another one for business. So 3.
Wow. So you are crossing every corner, okay? Because if you have an iPhone, you cannot use Go Backup on both iPhone and Android.
I mean, it's open to multiple devices, so it's a good benefit that everyone
Excellent. Lovely. Let me go to Jeffery. Okay, Jeffery is a banker. He's a very busy person, but you've been using the service. What is one particular thing that really interests you about the service, Jeffery?
All right, Prof, thank you very much. What interests me about the service is the 100% automation backup. You know, this gives us the opportunity to back up your data 6 terabytes. And not only you alone, you have an opportunity to share with your family and friends. And what excites me so much is that you will determine the space that you give to your family and friends. For example, if you want to allocate a portion of your space to maybe your sister or your brother, and maybe you want to allocate 2 gig to the person, automatically you can get the system do that for you. So it's more convenient, flexible, and then accessible at anywhere that you find yourself.
Incredible, incredible. I like that point. In fact, the last time I helped somebody, he wanted to give a lot of space to the wife, but a tiny space to the daughter. Okay, so he gave 3 gig to the wife and then gave 500 megabytes to the daughter. And then the daughter says, no, I don't want that. So he increased my space. And right there, he pushed the thing to 800. And the daughter said, no, I want 1 terabyte. That is 1,000 gig. So he moved the thing to 1 terabyte. So you can, it's a bar. You can just drag the bar up and down, and then you can allocate that thing. It's an incredible thing that you can use to share with people. Let me go back to Enyonam again. So Enyonam, what is another service that really impresses you?
Okay. In this era of cyber insecurity, I'll say, securing your data is very important. God backup, let me talk about your WhatsApp that you are using. Most people don't know. You know, at first it was easy for people to breach hack into people's accounts. Then WhatsApp upgraded it to 64 bits. That is, it means that if you want to hack into someone's WhatsApp, you need straight 64 characters to be able to do that. What God Backup has done is it went for the highest in the world, the one that military use, all the top technology firms like Google and others use, but they don't even explain to us. God Backup is saying that it is using 265 bits. It means that if someone wants to hack into your data, they need 265 characters continuous, and this one will take a lifetime of their grandchildren before they can effectively do that. So imagine your ATM, you have 5 or 6 digits, and the same thing is they should mix it up to get the correct one. That is how effective God Backup is. So in this cyber security system, this is one of the best systems you can use to secure your data so that it will be safe, that your data won't be lying anywhere. And the other thing is that when your information is moving from your phone, cloud storage is a big server somewhere. So when it's moving from your device, while it's going across, they've secured it such that in the transmission process, nothing will be able to access your information and take it. So in transporting it, they've secured it not only on your phone, but whilst it's being transported to the server and from the server to your device, it's been secured like that. This is one of the incredible things I've found about God Backup.
Excellent. Before I go to Dr. Dorothy, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a question, please put it there, okay? If you have any question at all, this is your time, this is your moment. Please drop your question there. We'll address them very well. Dorothy, let me go back to you. What is one other service that really impresses you about a God Backup?
Thank you. One thing that impresses me is the way they upgrade the service that we're using. You know, when I started using Go Backup, some features were not there, and it's like every 2 months or every month I go back to my cloud and there's something new. You know, I just discovered the advanced plugins that they have added to the Office suite that they put on our Go Backup service. So not only do you get to open your Word document and do just what Word allows you to do, you get to do voice recording. You can actually speak to your device and it will type for you. I mean, everybody wants things fast these days. You can't always be typing. You can actually be talking and it will be typing for you and Go Backup. You can translate whilst you are working on your Google documents. And those who love research, I was excited to see Mendeley was there. So if you need to do referencing, you can actually easily do that. And who doesn't want to collaborate with partners and work on a project on the same document? Yeah, you don't have to send it to them to edit. Then you're waiting for them to edit. And then now you also edit. As you are working, you guys can agree to sit at a particular time. Everybody's working on it. You can just save time and be productive and effective just because of Go Backup. And you won't get this anywhere else but on the Go Backup cloud service, which has added add-ins and plugins to your Word, a unique Word document they put in there. That really excites me so much, and I just can't wait for what more will be added to our service coming in the years coming.
Wow, that is incredible, and I love that feature. You know, I talk a lot about that feature. The fact that you can talk to your computer and it will type everything you want to say, and it can tell it to read everything back to you, and it will read everything back to you, and then you can tell it to transform the language from whatever language you are writing to any other language you want to. So you can write a whole letter. The letter is in P, and you can convert that P to Chinese. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that you have an Ewe written? And I mean, it's crazy. A lot of people want to actually do this thing. You type something in English, and then it converts it to Chinese man or German or Spanish. You can easily learn these things in the way that you want to actually. And this is automatic. So I love this feature a lot about it. So so what would you want to tell someone? Let me go back to Bernice. Bernice, what would you want to tell someone who is on the outside and has not really become part yet of Golaka?
All right. Thank you for the question. So I would encourage everyone to be part of this family because there is a mega opportunity we are giving to you, and this is the right time to join us. You know, some people say that I will do it, but at the right time. And I want to tell them that the right time is now. Why is this the right time? Because this is the time you are alive, and this is the time to start something. You don't wait. There is no appropriate time. So grab the opportunity and do it now, because if you wait, one day you will regret it for not coming this time. Aside that, to think of the fact that this is a project, you can will it to your family, your entire generation. And it's not something that is benefiting only you, but it's benefiting everyone around you. So if you care so much about the people around you, especially your family, then come on board so that you can get this opportunity to will it to your family, because your certificate, your master's degree, your PhD, your whatever certificate can never be willed to your family, but you can will a project such as this to your family. So look at that aspect, and the fact that you are coming to make money, that is another thing. You should take it seriously, because I know for sure that you need money to do many things, and money is in this project. Yes, I'm talking about dollars. You living in Ghana and you're making money in dollars. It's equal to someone living in the US. So why would you want to go to US? Just be here and enjoy US. The only difference is the weather.
Well, let's say, why would you want to go to US and be deported?
Yes. So please be open-minded, okay? Because you will never get it anywhere. All right. Thank you.
Excellent. Let me go to Dr. Abisolo. Abisolo, somebody is asking the question. I want us to quickly. He says that can you earn if you do not do anything? If you don't enroll anybody, will you earn anything? You've answered it so quickly. Okay. All right. So why do you say no?
Yeah, so typical example is having a provision shop, and then you've closed the shop. Every day the shop is closed. So how do you make money from there? Yeah, so nobody will even see the shop and buy anything from there. You don't even get your startup capital. So please, the work here is that you enroll. You let someone also see the project and then come on board. That is why we are working. So you can't just, basically, other crowd storage are getting money, but they are not even paying you. I've been on Google Drive and iCloud for some time, but I've never received any penny from them. So means they need their money. But here, you go to enroll someone, you are making the money. So without enrollment, please, you can't make any money.
And please, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's put something on record. This is not an investment. This is not come and just get the Go Backup and be paid. No, please, let's be clear with it. The Go Backup itself is cheaper than iCloud. It's cheaper, way cheaper than Dropbox, way cheaper than Google Drive. That alone itself is already money. But the organization is saying that. Let me tell you how it works. What you do is that you tell your friends, families, co-workers, acquaintances, enemies, everyone you know, tell them you have a gift for them. You have a wonderful news for them. They will usually want to know what the good news is. Yours is to bring them to us. We will educate them for you. We will explain things for them to understand. We will give them all the necessary videos, documents, everything they need. They will make an informed decision. When we do it, they will listen than when you do it. Why? Because you see, here there is a consolidation of knowledge. We have a lot of people, we are all experienced people. When we explain it to them, they will come on board. But if you don't bring them to us, we will not be able to help them for you. So for you to think that you just come here, fold your arms, you bring no one to us to educate them, and then you think that you are still going to be paid, that nobody will pay you anywhere in the world where you do nothing and you get everything. That's a scam. So let's be real. This is work. If you're not willing to work, if you're not willing to work, if you're not willing to invite people, if you're not willing to work, forget about the money. Just go and use the service. It's still good. It's still good. This is not, coming to play limbs and rams. If you are not working, don't even start. If your goal is that you are going to do this thing and do nothing and be paid, you have failed. But this is what we can promise you. If you do something, you will get something. If you do a lot, you will get a lot of money. Let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, the money people are making here is no joke. In case you haven't seen, somebody is making $3,970 a month here. Someone is making $7,000 a month here. This is a company that is not even up to 2 years old. Which organization, even in the world, will you be within 2 years and be getting $7,000 monthly? So there's a lot of income here, but there's also a lot of work. So if you do no work, you get no income. But if you do some work, you get some income. If you do no work, forget it. You will get zero. But if you do a lot of work, you will get a lot of money. Get that clear. This is no mincing words, patronizing anybody. If you are not ready for the work, forget, you will never be paid. And there are people here who will come here, they want to get money, but they don't want to do the work. Forget it. You will get zero. But there are some people here, they will even spend just an hour a day. An hour a day. I give you a year, you will be tempted to fire your boss. Because you will make more income than your salary. Just 1 hour a day. Commit 1 hour a day to this, and you will earn more than. I make more than 3 times my salary. More than 3 times. We don't touch our salary because we are seeing the opportunity. But I work. And if you are willing to work, it will reward you. It will reward you massively. So let me go to Jeffrey. Jeffrey, what would you want to tell the people who are already here? They are already members of the God Backup. What is your advice for them? How should they see this?
Let me just.
All right.
So I want to say something.
Oh yeah, I think my last words, and then I think
yeah.
So family, I think everyone on the call, I just want to assure you that this is the time, because sometimes you could see to your inner self that you need some money. I'm telling you, every day we are going up and down. People wake up in the morning, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., here and there, all because we are trying to get some money for ourselves and our family. No matter how much prayerful you are, you can never use tongues to buy car. You can never use tongues to buy anything. You need to work. And we are privileged to get this amazing work here. So family, I want to assure you, we are in Ghana and you are making dollars. Somebody is in US making dollars. And you are privileged to be in Ghana and make the same amount of money here. So no matter what you do, you can do this as part-time. So please think about what you can gain. Today, if you are not there, they are finding somebody to replace you before your funeral. So if you are having this good God backup here, now, even if you are not there, it's a legacy. I ask myself a question that today, if I'm not on this planet, who is going to remember me? Nobody is going to remember me because there's no legacy. I don't know my great grandfather's name. Even my grandfather, he's dead and gone. His name is even gone out of my mind. So we need to create something. And it is now, it is today. You need to make sure that there's changes. That we can't continue to be poor in the same generation. Make changes. And this is the right opportunity for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Make the change. It is what it is. There is no, you see, I'm currently in the UK, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in a first world country. I'm making some very good income. But why am I still doing this project? You cannot rely on the past and the current dispensation all the time. You can't. Don't expect Obama to do things for you. Don't expect Nana to do things for you. Don't expect Mahama to do things for you. Don't expect Osama to do anything for you. No one is coming. You got to fight your own fight, battle your own battle, go through your Red Sea before you get to your promised land. And then, Enyonam, please, what's the last thing you want to tell the world?
Okay. I don't know about you, but where I come from, to be able to have a share in this technology sector, it takes a lot of money to do this. We are opportune to have a share in this. Among the less than 30 companies in the cloud storage, this is the only company that has the license. Actually, they have like Google can't do this. iCloud can't do this. This company has the license and it's stretching their hands to us that we should become partners, whether we join them or not. This company is set in an industry that will grow. So if I were to be you, I will make the decision that I will make what my stand right now with them, because they will become $1 billion company and they are using 75% to pay people who have partnered them. What will you say to that? This is what we are looking at right now. Take a decision and run with it. If you're already in, whatever it takes, learn it and become perfect. By the time it becomes what? $1 billion company, then your stake may be deep in the ground.
Incredible. Dr. Dorothy, why do you think now is the best time to do this?
Thank you so much for this. First, the only thing that comes to my mind is the graph that Enyo showed about the cloud storage industry. I hope everybody paid attention to it. Guys, this is a trend. And if you are listening to technology companies now, everybody is saying 2030, 2030, 2030, 2030. Something big is happening by then. That is probably the peak of everything related to technology and cloud storage. We are just 5 years from it, and we are just at the beginning of this trend. And nobody gives you an opportunity to plug into this trend. And Go Backup has opened the door for you. And you are starting this year. Now this is February. I know whatever you earned in January perhaps is gone, and you have vowed not to live this life again. You won't change. This is the best opportunity to start a project. I don't know which business you can start with this income and make so much more than it. Like, no business, you can't start a business with an average of 2,000 in the economy we find ourselves in. I don't know which country you're in.
Please, when you mention 2,000, indicate that is cedis. That's not even dollars.
2,000 Ghana cedis. I'm speaking for Ghana because this is a global platform.
But people are outside Ghana, so speak in dollars for them.
So I don't know which business project you can start with $120 and still be able to earn that same $120 the same day.
Yeah, the same day.
The same day. The principal you put in, you can earn it in the same day. And you have 365 days ahead of you with the same project to make even more. Do you see the value of what you can get from this? What you're starting with is small. Trust me, the $120 is small. And it's something you can afford. And you can actually start this now and change your family fortune, just like the two friends of Zuckerberg did. Because technology grows, and this is the best time. So just start now and do it. Do it with all your minds that you're putting into whatever you're doing now. Wow. Do this in addition to it.
do this in addition to it. Now, Jeffrey, let me
All
come
right,
back
Prof.
to you.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
come
Just
back
to add to what
Yeah.
just to add to what Dr. Dorothy said, you see, $120 is absolutely nothing. If you are smart, you can join now and then save a lot of money. As at the beginning of the year, $120 was almost roughly 1,800 Ghana cedis. But as we speak, it's 2,000 Ghana cedis. Trust me, I don't think by close of week it will still be 2,000 Ghana cedis because the dollar and then the cedi is not stable. So it is better to join now to save money than to wait and later you come back and then you pay a lot of money. So if you are smart and you want to make extra income, this is the best time to join. Whilst you leverage on making good dollars for yourself.
Thank you. And why is it even important to start now, like today, given what is happening tomorrow? Who can tell us? Okay, why is it even more important to start now, given what is happening tomorrow, given what is going to happen this week? Enyonam, could you remind us of why it is even important for a person to start immediately, given what is going to happen, during the week?
Okay, this is an organization that is growing. The fact is that someone who starts right now, the person has an advantage in a way over someone who comes tomorrow, because it's an organization that is made up of different people from different areas. You don't know who you'll be partnering with as the time goes on. Remember, the people you know, others know them. If you are the first person in your circle that has started this, what do you think will happen to the others? Eventually, it's like you are the first person getting to know it, and you have more likelihood to reach out to more people. This thing will grow, whether you say it or not. If you don't tell your family people, someone else may start and they may hear of it and see the opportunity in it and decide to do it. So why wait till tomorrow?
Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, another thing is that the system works in such a way that if you start today and you have gotten only 2 people and I get 100 people and I'm a fast burner, okay? If I get 100 people, even if you don't know those people, when they come on board, you are going to leverage on them. You are going to be paid based on the people I have registered simply because you were in before they came. Even if you don't know them, you are going to be paid. So imagine you have just gotten only 2 people, and because of where you are located in the system, you have gotten maybe 50 people come after you, and people are coming every day. You are going to earn on those 50 people, not 1 month, not 2 months, but every other month, simply because you came in earlier. So if you know you will ever do it, it's best that you start now. Okay, than to say, okay, let me go and think about it. The thing is that the way the human mind works, when you start thinking about it, you're not likely to take the immediate action because there's always going to be negativity, because there's a lot of negativity around. So many people are going to be negative about things, and that's why so many people are poor, because normally poverty is multidimensional. So when you watch it, the people who are always doing well, they are doing well because they take immediate action. You know what they tell themselves? They'll tell you that I'll do it, whatever happens shall happen. Okay, I had somebody who is a security man. His income he was earning was less than $50. And then he said that, look, Doc, I'm going to do this thing. Whatever happens, should happen. So he decided to do it, boom, and now he's making more than his security income. So sometimes you got to take some drastic action that you normally ordinarily will not take. And that is what can change the entire circumference of our lives. So sometimes you see somebody is doing well, it's not because he's doing well, it's because he gives it a life is already risky. If somebody says $120, that's my last dollar, that's my cents, that's my shillings, that money is gone already. Inflation has killed it already. It's better that you utilize that income and multiply and quadruple that income in an unimaginable way. Now let me go to Bernice. Bernice, what would you tell? I know you told those people who are coming now. What would you tell those who are already in it?
All right. Thank you, Paul, for the question. So if you are here with us count yourself blessed. That's what I'll say. And leverage on the leadership so you can speed up your success. You understand? I always say that success is the past question and it's a learnable skill. You have to learn to become successful from those who are successful. So if you want to be like Dr. Keoye, what do? You look for Dr. Keoye, you try to seek for his mentorship. Don't isolate yourself. Early isolation will starve you to death. I'm not talking about physical death, I'm talking about your business dying off. So if you are here in this project, I am happy for you. And I would love to work with you any day, anytime. Just try to look for me because I'm always available for you. Okay, let's work together because teamwork makes the dreams work. And together we will be at the top.
Thank you.
So let's do this
so
and
much.
go out
Dorothy,
to talk about it. Let's try to invite people every weekend and midday meetings, midday live calls. Invite your guests to be on it. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't be selfish, okay? Please try and spread it. It's a good news. Spread it across.
It's a good news.
Thank you.
Good news. It's a good news. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bernice. Thank you. Dorothy, what would you tell someone who says that, how does everything work? What would you want to tell such a person without telling the person how everything works? Because we finished.
So basically, Go Backup is in a mission to...
No, don't tell the person. What should the person do? We're done.
How does it work?
Yeah, how does everything how does everything work?
It works by speaking to the person who invited you to this call.
Good.
The person would help you to do a registration on a link. And then when you are registered, you get access to everything that we are talking about. And then you start flying with us. But don't work alone. Work with the leaders that are on the project.
Thank you.
That's just as simple.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Dorothy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much indeed for coming here. Look, you have a choice. All of us here are also doing our normal jobs. And many people here, everyone here is an accomplished person. Everyone here is already close to becoming a millionaire already. The people you see on the panel, okay? And they are still doing this thing. That should tell you that we know what is about to happen. And one more thing, Go Backup is not even having 2,000 people in Africa. Can you imagine that? Just think about it. Nigeria has over 200 million. Africa is over 1 billion. And the people in Go Backup in Africa are not even up to 2,000 active people. What should that tell you? You are closer. You are among the early birds. You are among the early birds. And as long as this is a technology, it's only a matter of time. By 2 years' time, by 5 years' time, by 10 years' time. And you see, sometimes we might think that these years are too long. Do you know how long you've been working? Do you know how long you've been schooling? After your first degree, then the master's, okay? And how long you've been working? And yet, you thought you were not even married. Now you have kids. And now you are thinking that you are young. By the time you realize you are 60. You are 60, I'm telling you, because you blink, you are 60. So time is flying. And as long as people are getting born, sometimes people say the thing will be choked. What will be choked? Do you know how many children are being born every day? Do you know how many people are using the mobile phone every day? Mobile phone was being used by older people. Now children are using it. Technology is everywhere. So this is, you are thankful. Be grateful to God that you know about this now than 2028. Because 2028, people will still come on board. And when they come on board, you will still continue to see that a lot of people are going to benefit from it. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much indeed, all of you, for coming on the call. It's been a real pleasure having all of you. I want to say a big super duper thank you to Mrs. Bernice Effah for your Kosovoic language that you have given to all of us. I want to say super thank you to Jeffery Okakoi for giving us that sweetened information for people to think and cogitate about how to take this. And Enyonam, thank you so much indeed. You have been incredible. You are always the African queen who is championing the service of Go Backup in an unimaginable way. Thank you so much for leading with the service. And thank you, Dr. Dorothy Hanson, for showing us the path to becoming millionaires in this. whilst impacting the lives of several people. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Kewe. It's been a pleasure having all of you here. You are the gargantuan gagamamus of God Backup. You are the leading leaders of God Backup. We are the ones who are going to shake the foundation of God Backup in the future. And this is technology is going to rise, going to move on to the hinterland of the years. And we must be grateful that we know about this, because here it is. Come hell or high water, whether people take it or not, this will reach 1 billion people. It's only a matter of time. It will reach 1 billion people. But imagine the total number of people in the world are not even 100,000. And look at the incomes people are making here that I showed you. What if we have 1 million? What if we have 10 million? What if we have 100 million people? What will happen by the time we have 500 million? What will happen by the time we have 1 billion? Think. Wisdom is knowing the future when it is unclear to others. Thank you very much indeed for coming. It's been a pleasure having all of you. I want to say super duper thank you to all those who are giving comments. Abby, Agatha, Vera, Craftman, Mary, every single one. Ellis, you have been very incredible today with all your wonderful tidings that you have given. Frederick, all of you, thank you so much indeed for coming. Let's go tell the world. Every day, on Monday to Friday, we meet at 12 o'clock in the afternoon for lunchtime. On Friday, we meet in Achimota, physical meeting. On Saturday, we meet globally, okay, with Chris and Tammy, who will train us all over the world. And then on Sunday like this, we meet here every time at 6 p.m. GMT. Let's go tell the world that we still have a better way. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank God it's Monday. Bye-bye.